There's really not much to say about the trader. It works like clockwork. We're currently at 80%. All is good. Around the end of April, we were around 22,000. Then it went back up to the 24-ish, 25-ish thousand that it peaked at back in the beginning of April. So by the end of May, we were around 24, 25. So we'd recovered what we lost. Then in June, it climbed up to 28, 29. It's about 28 and a half is where we're ending June. The market's actually been really flat for the last 6 weeks-ish, 7 weeks. There's a little blip, but for the most part, it's going sideways at the moment. And of course, you can't make a lot of money when things are going sideways, so we just have to be patient. But still, 80% over 6 months, that's not a bad return. Yeah, I gotta mention that this 20% over 3 months is a much more typical increase than the 60% over 3 months we saw between January and beginning of April. That was a very obvious abnormal rise, which happens sometimes, but it's coupled with sometimes abnormal drops. So up and down, that's what it does. Now the goal is still to try and hit 30,000, because 30,000 I can split the contracts. So I can double the losses and the gains. Now it's not quite 100% return though, because we started at 15.5, and because we started at 15.5, 100% is 31,000. But 30 is the goal because of the ability to split the contracts. Now at this point, I just want to remind everyone that the basis of this algorithmic trading model is not supply and demand determining price. It assumes that supply and demand does not determine price. It assumes that basically emergent behavior and a little bit of evolution is what's determining price. So I just want to remind people, main reason I'm doing this trader at all is to demonstrate that supply and demand do not determine price, and to demonstrate it in a way that people can understand, not using theory, using mathematics or trying to argue, just simply make money on the market. I am currently trying to think of ways to allow people to join in this venture so they can put their money in if they want. It's just slightly tricky about how to do it. Now I'm really bad at doing long things. In fact, in school, I was constantly told, oh, well, that's not enough words. You gotta write more. You gotta pad it out. Well, they didn't say pad it out, but it's basically what they were saying. Same with the videos. I just say what I gotta say, and generally the video is quite short. Unless, of course, I pad it out by talking about how I don't pad things out. I'm not sure if it's quite right to go, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy the video, please press another video that you might enjoy at least as much or perhaps more. And subscribe to perhaps making the world just a little bit better for all living things.